apologize for any background noise that might happen. It's kind of late, so my neighbors are going to be home and doing their own thing. I'm trying to get you centered. So I actually already filmed this video, but I went to edit it, and you guys, I was so fucking mad in this video. Like, I was fuming, and it just like was not relaxing because I was just like angry as fuck. So I wanted to refilm it, which sucks because my makeup like look was so cute. I just want to kind of give you an update on like my life. Like last time I made a video, I was talking about meeting my boyfriend's mom for the first time, and his younger sister, and then his nephew. So I'll tell you about that and just like some random stuff. I have this cranberry apple lemonade, I think, from Panera. It's pretty good actually. It's like tart, but I like it. I got the like offer to join the Sip Club for free. Sorry, that's kind of loud. And so I decided to do it because I am so broke, you guys, but I've been fiending for a coffee that like I haven't made. So I was thinking I'm gonna get like free chai lattes and like flavored coffees. Like, fuck yeah. They only cover like lemonades, pop, or like nothing, like anything an employee would have to make for you that's not in the self-service. They won't cover. So that was a little disappointing. So what I've been doing in the mornings before I go to work is I've been just picking up plain iced coffee, and then I bring creamer and make my coffee in the car, and I'm taking it inside. So I've also been breaking out pretty bad, you guys. Like, I love my iPhone camera because it's like good and shitty at the same time, and I swear to God, it makes your skin look so much better than it is in real life. I'm also like not crazy close to it, so I'm sure you guys can't see everything that I see, but like I've been breaking out bad, and I'm not sure as why. I think it's because I'm shaving, because I didn't used to shave my face for the longest time, but since I started testosterone, like I grow beard hair, and because I'm blonde, you don't really see it unless I'm like wearing a dark shirt, and you can kind of see like the hairs. Like I just recently shaved, so you can't see it now, but like I'm shaving like at least once, maybe twice a week to get like the stubble gone, because I hate that like I'll get like long hairs and the rest isn't like there. So I have to like shave kind of consistently to kind of not look a mess. So shave my mustache. I don't know if you guys could tell. Some people have, some people don't like realize. I shaved my mustache a little bit ago and I regret it so bad. So I'm trying to grow it back out. Not there anymore. I mean, there's hair, but it's not dark or anything, so that's a little rough for me. I was just like insecure, but I was like, it's like a pube stash, it's going. And then my mom was like, no, it wasn't. Like, why'd you shave it? And I was like, I don't know. There's a cow outside. So it has been hot as fuck here, you guys. Like, I'm sweating. Okay, so I'm gonna put foundation on. So Kira's mom, sorry, that's my fan, I don't know how loud that'll be. Kira's mom and his sister drove over to our house on Mother's Day. I was super fucking nervous. Like, I couldn't sleep that night like at all because of how anxious I was. And not only that, but like it was like hot, and our AC still doesn't fucking work because I haven't put a maintenance request in yet. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna do it after this video, I swear to God. I swear. Because I'm gonna edit this video and it's gonna remind me. I'm gonna do it. Anyway. So our AC isn't working, so we're just relying on like it being cool outside, and our ceiling fans, because I haven't bought a box fan yet, which I need because I love the sound of box fans. I also cleaned my makeup brushes the other day, and by clean I mean I soaked them for a bit. They're still a little damp because I was too lazy to dry them, which isn't good because they could mold. Smell a little funky. They smell a little funky, I'm not gonna lie. They smell really funky, what the fuck? I don't know if I want to use this is just this brush. think it's the soap. I think they just smell like soap, and I'm not a fan of the soap we have right now. Don't get me wrong, I love Miss Meyer's soap, but like, I'm sick of the one that we have, so it like bothers me. I just got foundation all over my glasses. Anyway, so I couldn't sleep, and I set an alarm to wake up at like 10 o'clock because we had to go get groceries because they're too broke to like get everybody food, and we're too broke to get everybody food. So we decided that we were gonna like make lunch for everybody because they were gonna come over like I think like 1, so like early afternoon. No, I'm gonna like fucking, sorry to say, I'm gonna wash these brushes again. These smell musty. I don't even want to be applying makeup with them, kind of, but I am because I'm kind of musty too, so it's okay. But so I like, oh my god, it's a light. It's one of my lights is like flickering on and off. So I wake up, like my alarm wakes me up. I have the biggest fucking migraine because I went to bed with a migraine, and normally I can sleep and it'll be gone by the time I wake up. So I took some medicine and I woke up here and I was like, can you tell them to come later? I'm going back to bed. Like, I really don't feel good. And he was like, are you okay? Like, do you want to cancel? Because he kept asking me if it was okay to get over, because I think he knew how anxious I was to meet them. Because I'm not trying to talk shit or anything like that. It's just I have not necessarily his sister. I'm super excited to see his sister, but like I've not heard the best things about his mom. You know, just being so for real. So I was like, you know, nervous for that aspect of it. So, you know, he was like, well, if you just want to cancel. And I was like, no, I don't want to cancel. I just don't feel good. So I'm so white. It is scary sometimes. Like, I know I'm like a very pinky person, so it's kind of funny to see me like all covered up in foundation. So I go back to sleep. I sleep for like 2 hours, and he wakes me up and he's like, hey, we need to go grocery shopping because they're gonna be here soon. And I was like, you know, I felt better, but like I was anxious. And it was funny because I didn't feel sick because I was anxious or anything. So like I don't think it fully hit me yet. So we go to Meyer and we get stuff to make chicken parm because we were planning on making, even though I didn't want to make chicken parm because it was hot as fuck. And if you think I want to be frying hot oil in a pan, no bitch. But that's what he wanted to make, so I said sure. So we got everything to make chicken parm. Forgot to set out the chicken in the morning when I woke up, because that's why I was supposed to set an early alarm to not only make it but to thaw the chicken. So chicken was not thawed by the time they came, so like we were just waiting on the chicken to thaw. But anyway, so we got all that stuff. They come over. His sister, tall as fuck. Like I was expecting her to be like tall because he's super tall, and so is her. So is his older sister. So I'm like, okay, she's not gonna be short. She got out of the car. She just kept fucking going. I was like, damn. She's super, super fucking nice, and she's so pretty. Like, so fucking pretty. Like, I genuinely think she could be like a model. Like, she is gorgeous. And she was super sweet. And then his mom comes in. She was super nice too. I forgot to get my beauty blenders wet. Why did it dry like that? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get these. I think it just got like indented by the brushes when I was drawing. I don't know. Anyway, so they were like super nice. We're just like kind of talking. Well, we're not necessarily. They're not really not talking to me, which was fine. Like they're catching up with him. They hadn't seen him in like literally like a year, you know. So obviously they're catching up, which was nice. And it was like, it's funny because like they're talking like mad shit about people like they grew up around and stuff like that. And it was so funny because they're talking about Oil City, and because that's where they used to live, and like how many people like around like meth and shit from there. I'm like, oh my god. you know, but it was so funny, like they were just talking about people being crazy. And then, you know, we're starting to get to know each other like more, and it was really nice. And his nephew, I think he's like just turned 2 or something like that. I feel bad because I'm like not sure. I'm pretty sure that's like around the age he is. And so he's being super funny. Like he's like, they called him like Unky because that's like what they refer to him as. And then they don't call his mom grandma, they call it her Chi-Chi, which I think is kind of cute because I don't call my grandma either. I call her Momo. I've never heard of Chi-Chi though, but I thought that was pretty cute. Let's concealer my eyeballs. So we're playing with him. Like they play like hide and seek, and the way that they play hide and seek with, like he plays hide and seek with his mom, is like they like jump out and scare each other like when they play hide and seek. So that's what he was doing. And it was so cute. Like super cute. And we played for a bit, and then we took him to like the park right by our house, and we played on the swings and stuff, and it was really cute, and it was a lot of fun. So like I don't think there was anything with the visit that I was like, ew, you know, or anything. Like I had a really good time. I thought it was, I don't know, like I'm not trying to like talk badly because I'm not, you know, every family's like different with like a different dynamic and stuff. I thought it was crazy though that like his mom is white, and she like was dropping the N-word like multiple times, and like it was so, like it's not funny, but I'm saying like it was funny because every time she said it, like both of them, like his sister and him, were both like just, they were laughing, they just stopped deadpan, and I was like, which like that made that kind of, you know, whereas it's not, because he said he's like talked to her and he doesn't, but she just is so used to saying it, I guess. I don't know, that's not really like my business to do. As a white person myself, I don't say that, you know, and I'm not being like I'm so much better, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm saying. I was just like, you know, because in my experience, like if I'm around, if in where I grew up, like if a white person says that, like they're gonna get their ass beat, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very like different, you know what I'm saying? So that was like the only thing that I can think of that was like, or no, it was that. And then so her older sister, their older sister does not have a relationship with their mom, like just does not do that, which again, not my business to really like comment on. Like I don't have a relationship at all with my dad, so like I get why people cut off parents, like that's up to them. And they were like talking shit about her, like I don't know, like not crazy talking shit, but like definitely was not being nice, like referring, because like she apologized for like her son like being messy because he was like getting some of the stuffed animals I had out and playing with them, which was totally fine. Like that's fine, like you're a kid, like play with them, please. Like I'm a grown-ass adult and I play with stuffed animals sometimes, like it's okay. I don't think that's anything to be embarrassed about, you know, for little kids to play or anything. She was like, I'm so sorry, like he's probably like messing up your stuff. And I was like, no, sorry, somebody just pulled out of the parking lot, so it was kind of loud. But I was saying like don't worry about it, because like when his older sister Isis comes in, like, oh, I guess they just moved their car. I hope that's not too loud. I don't know if you guys even hear that. Sorry. So I was like, oh, when they come, like they take all my stuff, and I was like, they nest with, like I think it's funny, it's cute, like it's literally not serious at all. Like I don't mind it, like if kids, as long as they're having fun and not being crazy loud, like I do not care, you know. And she makes this comment, she goes, well, when your parents are on computers all day, I mean, how else are you gonna act? And I was like, I was gagged by that, I'm not gonna fucking lie. And like I thought it was funny, I laughed, but like that brush, these brushes fucking stink. The other ones don't. I don't understand why those ones specifically.
This one doesn't. But it's wet. I let them air dry. Normally they don't smell. Maybe they just need washed again. I don't know what the deal is. That's so nasty. Like, it is sickening. Like, the smell is sickening. Oh, thankfully I have like multiple, because one of you lovely people sent me these brushes. I love you so much. And I feel terrible because I'm not remembering your name at the moment. I feel like a dick. I'm gonna go find it and say thank you again, because literally that was the nicest thing someone's ever done for me. Was help me find these brushes, because these are my favorite foundation brushes. I think they're not even supposed to be foundation. Like, they're supposed to be like pressed powder or something. I use them for foundation though. Anyway, so I was like laughing and gagging about that, because I was like, fuck. And then they asked how she was, because, like, you know, obviously in like good fashion, when you talk shit about somebody, you ask how they are. To not seem like a complete dick, but like that's exactly what I do. So like, I'm not judging or anything. I thought it was funny because like that, and it made me feel like I was really part of the family, because like I'm getting involved in family has drama. Like, I eat that up. So I thought it was funny. So yeah, that happened. That was like the only like things that was like insanely memorable. And then this is why I was upset at the last video, and I had to refilm this. So while they were here, you know, they drove here, so they parked their car in front of our apartment, and we were gonna go out. I think we were just like sitting on the patio. I forget. Oh no. So they went to go get his like their son's like or her son's like toys, because they brought like a ton of toys for him to play with. And I'm like smelling all my brushes now, because like it's so dumb. Anyway, they went out to their car and like, oh my god, there's a cat in my car. And we're like, we feed a lot of strays, so they're probably just like waiting for food. And they're like, he looks kind of mangled. And I'm like, really? So we all go out there to look at this cat. This cat is fucked up, y'all. Like, he's covered in mud and dried blood, and he's wheezing. You can, like, if I didn't know there was a cat out there, I would think that there's like a raccoon like hissing at me, because that's what his breathing sounded like. And so like we go, and he like walks up to our patio, because we're talking about it, because like we're giving him space, you know, because we don't know if he's like sick, like what's going on. And he like walks, he's like limping up to us, like wheezing, and he's trying to meow, and he goes and then he just collapses on our feet. And I was like, oh my god. So his mom went to the car, got gloves that she like had in there, like thank god she had those, and then she picked him up, and we got like some cardboard for him to sit in, but it was like too small. So then I sacrificed this bin I had, and we got towels, we wrapped him up, and we were petting him with the gloves on, and he had ticks all over him. So we pulled the ticks off, and just petted him, told him it's okay. He gave him water, he wouldn't drink it, but I'm not gonna put it in his mouth, because I didn't want him to aspirate on it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put powder on now. I use the Beauty Bakery. And you know, I just feel fucking awful for this cat, right? And so we're like petting him, and we're telling him it's gonna be okay. And by the time we found him, like all the like emergency vets and stuff, because it's Sunday, they close early, are closed. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna be stuck with this cat. And I'm not saying stuck with the cat like it's a burden, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm gonna have to take care of this cat for the night, which is fine. I've done this before. I've rehabbed animals before, because like, I don't know, growing up in the middle of ass fuck nowhere, you just kind of do that. I mean, you find maimed animals all the time out in the middle of nowhere, and you literally do that. Like, I grew up doing that with my mom. So I called my mom, and I told her what's going on, and she was like, okay, like, don't worry about it. Like, like tell me what to do, what not to do. So we go to his mom and his sister leaves, say goodbye, which was so cute when they left because she's like, do you want to give Max a hug? And he was like, and which was so funny because I was like, you don't have to give me a hug, dude, it's okay. Like, because I don't like forcing kids to do something they don't want to do. Like, I was like, no, it's okay. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't. But he gave like 3 hugs, and then like he looked at me, and then he gave me a hug before they like right before they left. I was like, this is sweet, because he's really fun to hang out with. But anyway, so they leave, and we go to Meyer to go get some. Where's my powder brush? We get some infant Tylenol for him to help with like his pain, and we give him some dry food, and he starts eating the dry foods, which is a really good sign with sick animals if they're eating. That's like really, really good. So I have high hopes for him, and I call some vets that I saw were open late, and they were like, no, sorry, like we don't take sick animals that are strays, like we're so sorry. And I was like, no worries, like I'm just going around. And so they gave me a few phone numbers. This one stings too. A few phone numbers to call for tomorrow, but most of the places were like 3 hours away. And like, do not get me wrong, I would drive 3 hours for this cat, but like, I do not think this bro, like I was struggling to think he even make it through the night, let alone like make a 3-hour drive, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, thank you. And so wake up the next morning, cat is breathing. Like, I was up all night basically, like checking on this cat because I was so worried about him. Like, I really wanted him to make it. So I keep checking on him, and it's finally morning. I take Kier to work, which, you guys, he just started AT&T, and he loves it. He loves his coworkers. They're so fun and nice to him. And I'm so excited for him. So I took him to work on his first day, and I was so excited. And one of my shades cracked. I'm gonna just do the same look I did the other day. So sorry, I'm like hiccuping. So after I drop him off, I'm calling every vet in Humane Society near me. Almost every vet I call, like, and I'm not just calling vets, I'm calling emergency hospitals and shelters around me. And every fucking vet, I swear to God, was like, we don't do that here. So is there actually something I can help you with? That's exactly what somebody said to me. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this cat needs medical attention. And like, you're gonna be a bitch to me? Like, are you fucking for real? Like, I was just like, you know, and I call nobody. Like, every Humane Society is not picking up, because like, those are the ones that are for sure probably gonna take him in, and they're not picking up, of course. So I'm like telling my friends about it, and I finally get one Humane Society pick up. It's the Palette Museum. It's the Card Beauty Summer Days palette. I got this TJ Maxx like forever ago. It's so good. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I finally get this one. Humane Society to pick up, and it's not the Humane Society that I live nearby, but it's a Humane Society, you know, and I have a maimed animal that needs to fucking get help. Like, I'm calling everybody that I can think of. Like, I seriously called everywhere in a 40-mile radius from me. I'm not joking, you guys, because I was so concerned about this fucking cat, like, because I felt like he was getting worse. Like, he was like wheezing more, and I was just getting really worried. So I finally get this Humane Society to pick up, and as I explained, you know, what happened, and she was like, your area code for this phone number isn't this county's number. Do you live in so and such county? And I was like, no. And she was like, well, then I can't take him in. And I was like, ma'am, this cat needs medical attention. And she goes, I can give you your Humane Society's phone number. And I said, ma'am, they're not picking up. Like, I've called multiple times. I've left 2 voicemails. Like, this cat needs medical attention right now. And the reason I didn't just take him into the Humane Society, you guys, is because it's appointment only. Like, you have to call before. Otherwise, they, like, will not help you. Which is stupid because they don't even fucking pick up. And so I'm like explaining this, and she hangs up on me. I'm not shitting. Like, she just fucking hung up. And I was like, you're a cunt. I was fuming. And when I filmed this video, you guys, I had just dropped him off. So I was literally like, well, my best friend, she started calling around with me. Like, wow, I was still calling places, and she called one of the vets that I called already, and the doctor actually picked up, not a secretary, a doctor, and was like, I'm gonna call the Humane Society because they'll pick up because I'm the fucking doctor. Just take him there. I will make sure I personally look at him to see if he's okay or not. So, and like that Humane Society is like 5 minutes away from me, so I'm like, fuck yeah, thank you. So I go ahead and I take him in, and I get him in the car, and I'm like about to pull in off the highway, and he like perks up, and he's like sitting like this, like perched in the like over there, like looking around, and he actually meowed, like a full meow, not like like a meow. And I'm like, oh my god, like, hey shorty, but like please sit down because please don't get blood and shit and mud in my car. Love you though, like glad you're feeling better, but sit down. So I get there, I drop him off, and this is so awful. So Kier jokingly named him 1999 Honda Civic because he got hit by a fucking car. Oh, and the reason we think he got hit by a car is because like his ribs were like concave on one side, like it looked like he'd been hit, you know what I mean? Anyway, the paperwork asked if we had given him a name when we found him, and I panicked because I really did not think the vet would find that. I mean, not the vet, but like the Humane Society would not find that funny that I'm taking in a cat named 1999 Honda Civic that's just been hit by a car. I don't think that they would have found that very funny. So I panicked and named this big ass male cat Sweetheart. I don't know why that was the first name that came up, but it was, and it got written on the paperwork. But yeah, I dropped him off. The lady who took him in said that he looked better than she thought he would look, so that was a good sign. And the fact that he made it through, the night, is also a really good sign. So they told me that they'd either call me or I could call in anytime to like check up on him. And this was Tuesday. It's Friday now as I'm filming this. I'm trying to get it up tonight on Friday. And I've called every day since, and they won't pick up. I literally think that they have like a personal vendetta against me. Like, literally won't pick up. But anyway, yeah, I got him taken care of. It was just really fucking stressful and like upsetting, obviously, to have this poor hurt animal that really needs help, and I just tried to look in the mirror, there's no mirror, and basically being turned away, and I was like talking to my mom about it, and she said that a lot of the reasons that maybe people were kind of rude to me was because a lot of people will say it's not their cat, drop it off, and then be like, oh, it's my cat, and like adopt it again, because it's cheaper to adopt it again than versus like pay for the medical bills. Because you guys, if I could pay for that cat's medical bills, I would have in a heartbeat, but I just didn't have the money, to go to an emergency vet and have that cat, unfortunately pass. So I'm hoping he's doing okay. If he does make it, I might see if I can have money to adopt him. I don't know. I feel so awful for him. He walked right up to us, so like I feel like he really knew he needed some help. So just very sad, and like it was kind of emotional. But he got the definitely let you guys know at some point, because I have been waiting to hear back. They haven't called me. So, so that was like a huge thing that I was dealing with. And like I literally could not stop crying because like I was just so frustrated, you guys. Like I cried maybe like 4 different times that day because I get like I have severe anxiety. You guys know that, but like phone anxiety as well. Like, you know, I hate being on phones, and like I'm doing all this because I want this cat to be okay, and I'm just like, this fucking sucks. Alright, someone's pulling in, 1 second. But yeah, that was really fucking stressful. Sorry if that someone like walked out at the same time that person went in and like started their car, but probably in a parking lot nearby. So that was like insane to deal with. So it's just like, I don't know, I feel like a very stressful like a few days because I had to meet people that I was just really nervous to meet, and then on top of that, you know, I had to deal with a poor kitty that I was so scared wasn't gonna make it. You know, and I don't know how I would have reacted. Like, that would have probably upset me so much. And it was a stray we had never seen before, so I'm not really sure where he came from. I like how I said I was gonna do the eye look I did the other day, and like this is absolutely not the eye look I did. It was green though, but it's not. It was not this. But that's okay. I feel like I've been doing really good with like eating a little bit healthier. I've been like struggling with my binge eating disorder a little bit too much recently. Like a lot. Like I've been binging quite a bit. And it's like stupid because like I don't even have money to be binging. So it's like that's like really stupid. But ever since I started like the sip club, like I can just like go to fucking Panera and get like a little treat of a drink. And like the drinks are like way less, you know, like I don't like counting calories or anything, but like it's healthier because like it's just a drink, you know what I mean, versus like however much food I'm eating, you know what I mean. I can tell I've like lost a little bit of weight already, which makes me feel really good because like I was feeling really nasty about myself, you guys, but like I'm feeling a lot better now. I just think it was stress like that made me just really want to eat, which is like there's nothing wrong with eating. Like feel your body, please. Like don't feel like you can't or should not eat even when you binge. Like you deserve to eat food. Please don't ever be ashamed of that. I just very much struggle with like overdoing it at a lot of times, which is like what binging is. Sorry, somebody else just pulled in. I'm gonna fix up this eye because it's like different. I have some baby wipes. I just bought these. Oh, they just added. How am I supposed to tear that? Just dropped my makeup palette. I love these baby wipes because they have Winnie the Pooh on them. So cute. Anyway, but yeah, and I also feel like I've been a lot like happier right now. Like I've been in like really awesome moods recently, and I think it's because of the really nice warm weather as well as okay, I'm blend it out a little bit more, but then I think it's even I also think it's because I've been consistently taking my medication because I'm on Lexapro, and then I also take hydroxyzine when I'm really anxious, and I've been taking those pretty good recently. I struggle with remembering to take medication, so fire. And you know, it's crazy that medication you're prescribed actually works. Who would have thought? But just blend those edges out a little bit. Probably gonna undo what I literally just did. you know how it is. I put like a little bit of this black shimmer because I think that's what I did. I'm gonna just completely probably ruin this look. But I don't know, I've just been like very happy recently and I've been loving it. It's a nice little attitude, you know, adjustment going that I feel like I've been needing. And like, I don't know, like I just feel like my relationship and like everything, it just feels good. Like I feel good. Like, not to be so TMI, but like everything about a relationship has just been like firepower. Like the other day, I don't want to be so like, I don't want to be gross, like, you know what I mean, but I'm also like such an oversharer. You like, it's a problem. But like we were like, you know, being intimate and it was crazy. Like I never thought I would have a level of intimacy with someone the way I do now. And I wish nothing but this level of like affection and love for everybody in the world. Like, because to think that somebody, like, some people don't get this is insane to me. Like, it is so, I don't know, it's just amazing. Like, you know, because like I've been in good relationships before and, you know, happy relationships before, but like it just simply, they do not compare. They like do not compare to what I got going on now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. So yeah, I've just been like, I don't know, very content and happy with life. And another thing that's been helping, I think, my eating issue and like being bored and wanting to eat is I've been playing so many different games on my phone. Like I've been playing Roblox a lot. Not so much now. Like I have other games on my phone now, but like I was playing Roblox and then I'm gonna have to fix that. I started playing this like, I was about to like find my phone, hold up too. Like I'm not filming with it. Dumbass. It's like this organizing game. So like you do these levels like where you pack up stuff and then you get new stuff to like unpack and you organize it. And like they have like themes. So it's like a living room or a kitchen or like a bakery sometimes, like, and you get like items, like you win items after you do them, and then you win like stars and diamonds, and then you take those stars and diamonds and then you do it to your own home, and like you get to pick a partner and you get like an animal, and it's really cute. It's a really cute game. I think it's like decor something, like decor up, decor it, or like it's something like that. If I will put it, I'll edit it if I remember the app name. I've been playing that like crazy. Something about like my ADHD loves this game. Like it is so relaxing, and like I was thinking about doing an ASMR video with it, but I also like some of the levels like really aren't that relaxing because like I'm gonna have to touch this up again, make it darker. Because like some of the stuff, like it doesn't make sense where they want you to put it, and it's kind of frustrating. And it makes it not relaxing, but most of them are pretty good. But some of them are like pee-pee caca, and then like it's frustrating because like if you don't like how you do something and you accidentally press OK, you're fucked. Like you can't reset it and like change it. Like you have to just live with that mistake. So that's a little frustrating. Okay, we're just gonna have to admit that this eye is gonna be way cuter than this eye because it's like just not happening. I think it's time for shimmer. But I've been doing that. I've then also been playing this like makeup artist game, which is totally for children, like completely utterly for like little kids. Like, let's be real. But like it's relaxing as fuck, and like I eat it up. I love playing it because like you like pop pimples and stuff, and then you also do their makeup, and then you choose their fit and like do their hair. These kid games are kind of fun. And then I've also been playing solitaire. I'm a big solitaire person. I grew up playing that with like my grandpa, so love solitaire. It's so good. I'm gonna do this like really deep shimmer. Hopefully that doesn't like mess it up. I don't know if this is like the right. It's kind of blue, but it's okay. It's like a blue green. But so I think also like staying busy has like really helped. So I don't know, you guys. I've been feeling good. I really wanted to go on a walk tonight, but he's really tired from work because he's finally working 8-hour shifts, and he just did I think he just did his very first 40-hour work week in like a very long time. So of course he's tired. He just wants to play his like video games and relax. So I was like totally cool with that, even though it's so nice out, you guys. Like it's hot here, and like I have my sliding door open right next to me, and my fan's going because my AC isn't working, obviously. But it's nice. I want to go over to my mom's house and swim for the first time this summer, but it was supposed to rain today. I don't think it did. I don't know. It could have. I took a nap earlier, so it could have been doing it while I was sleeping. I've been taking after work naps. So good. And I think that's another thing too. Like I like the after like noon naps, and it's also works great for us because so I get up early, I go to work, and then he walks to work because he works right across the street. Walks to work. I'll get home. I'll maybe make myself something to eat. I'll make him something to eat. I'll either pick him up, bring him home, and we'll eat together, or I'll walk home and we'll eat together, or we'll eat together in the parking lot. And then I come home and I take a nap, and then sometimes I'll pick him up, sometimes he'll just walk home, and then I'll be up for the rest of the night with him. And I can stay up later because I took a nap and spend more time with him. So it's been working pretty good with that. It kind of sucks though. I miss carpooling with him and waking up together and stuff, but it's okay. You know, it's not that like serious where I'm like so sad, but like it was nice, you know. But I'm just really happy he likes his job and doesn't dread going to work. That's what is important to me. So, and he also likes it because he said he's like working with the most like black people he's ever worked with, like at any, and that was like his biggest thing about not wanting to leave Columbus is like I don't want to say it's not diverse here because that's not true, but like he does not get a lot of interaction with like other than like white people, especially because like it is so, this shopping center specifically is like very heavily dominated with like old white people, and so like obviously it's gonna suck, you know, not, you know, seeing people all like you know, I can only imagine that'd probably be sucky, but he's also liking that, which makes me happy, because like they're already like getting along. Like he's been invited to do some like, I think at Dungeons and Dragons like campaign, but he didn't join because he wanted to just come home to me. But but I was like, that's cool, you know. I was gonna use the super shocks shadow. I think this is the one I got like super cheap at Target. But yeah, so he's really liking it there, and it was really funny because I guess they get the same UPS guy that used to go to Best Buy, and so like he got recognized by him, and he was like, oh my god, like you traitor, like wait till I tell one of your old coworkers. And he was like, oh, they know, like it was like my last day the other day, and he was like, that's crazy, but like good for you. And so like they were talking, and his one coworker goes like, oh, doesn't he remind you of so and so? And the UPS guy was like, yeah, but he's obviously not gay, like like, that guy's got some sugar in his tank. Like, totally joking. They're all laughing. And he goes, it's actually funny you say that because I actually have a boyfriend. And, you know, they're laughing, they're cracking up. And, you know, he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I never knew. Like, I've made so many jokes. And he's like, dude, it's fine. Like, it's funny. Which I thought it was funny too. But, like, I just, like, and that was another reason he likes. He's like, they didn't say anything bad or make any reactions to me having a boyfriend. So that's always a good sign. So he likes it, and that makes me like it. So I'm very excited. I think that's the look. Shimmery. But, so he's really liking it. But today was his last day of the week. So he has Friday and Saturday. No, he's Saturday and Sunday off. And then he works Tuesday. And then he has Wednesday off. But he's not going to get Saturdays off again. Like, they're just kind of slowly getting him used to his schedule. Okay, I don't know if I want to do, I'm not going to do like crazy liner. I think I'm just going to put lashes on. Oh, and it was so nice. His mom gave us an oldies gift card, and also she works at Dunkin' Donuts, I think. I know his sister does. I think they both work there. I'm not 1000% sure. These are my lashes. And they brought us donuts, so they were really yummy. I had my favorite one that I had was a blueberry donut. Like blueberry cake donut. Fuck. Donuts are good. I don't think, it's been a while since I had a donut. So that was, put some lash glue. I know I like talk shit about this duo one, but I think I actually am starting to like it. Kind of crazy, I know. Can't believe I changed my mind like that. Like, how dare I? I had actually so much fun at work today. Like, you guys, like, it sucks because, like, both of my, like, people that I work with the most, like, you know, don't work there anymore. And so I feel like work is kind of boring now, like, without them. And it's kind of frustrating because, like, the people, I'm going to use a real mirror, that I, you know, helped train me and stuff, like, are gone, and it just sucks. But I worked with my coworker, her name's Shay, and oh my god, it's sticking to my finger. And we don't normally work together because I'm gonna scream. Like, my finger has glue on it and it's sticking to the glue on my finger. I mean, my thumb. Thumb thing. It's the same shit. It's really not though. Anyway, I'm gonna have to re-glue this bitch, aren't I? Yeah, I will. Normally I can get these on like right away. That is so frustrating to me. I hate when they like act like that. That ruined my day. Just kidding. But anyway, so like I saw her like when I first came in, I was like, yeah, someone I can talk to, thank God. Because really the only people I can talk to is my team lead and then my other coworker Ashley, who love Ashley. Oh my god. We just got another Ashley, funnily enough. So I haven't really worked with her at all, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've even met her, so I hope she's fun to work with. That was my fridge, if you were wondering. It loves making loud ass sounds, and it scares the fuck out of me at night. Like, because like I will randomly wake up and I'm like, what was that? And then it will do it again, and I like shit my piss because I'm just not used to that. And then I don't even know what it is that does that, because it's like not an ice maker, because my fridge does not make ice. So what is this lash doing? Why am I having so much trouble? Probably because I'm not using a real mirror, but will I admit that? Oh no. Anywho, I'm gonna call that good. So I was like, yes. I literally stood there and talked to her for 2 fucking hours. Like, I did not, don't get me wrong, I did, like, the reason I was going over near her is because I had stuff to do over there. So it wasn't like I was not doing anything, but like, I like looked at my phone to see what time it was, because I was gonna send Kira like a good morning, like, I love you, have a good day at work text. And it was time for me to go on break already, and I'm like, I just like, if I'm having a good ass conversation with somebody, I don't want to stop. Like, let's get these good vibes going. Like, and she's so fun and funny, like, to talk to. Like, it seriously makes my day when we work together and we can talk, because I love her. She's so funny. Like, she's so funny. And I feel like we like a lot of the same things, so it's like we get along really good. And she's also dating somebody that I went to high school with, funnily enough. So I think that's kind of funny. I think it's actually really funny because I'm like, we're always so small. But anyway, so like we were talking, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta get going. And we kept talking. And like, it was terrible because like I was like, okay, yeah, like, so for sure. And then I'd be like, oh wait, let me say like other shit that like I don't need to say. Well, there's my fucking neighbor stomping. Oh fuck, I just fucked that up. You can't tell. But so it was fun to like catch up with her, and my team lead worked. And so we were hanging out with her. And by hanging out, I mean probably annoying the fuck out of that woman. What the fuck is wrong with me? Look at that. That is, I don't know if I can fix that. It's like a big blob. Oh my god, my hand like, hold on. I don't think I can fix that, bitch. Fuck. Anyway, so, because they were like looking for like this pair of underwear, and so we started like helping her like find this pair, because our store, it's called ship from store. So if you order something online and like a specific store has it, that store will like package it for you and then ship it. And our store is one of those stores that does that. And okay, don't get concealer on your fucking lashes, because I fucking would do that. And so they're like looking for this underwear, because like that's like their job, and so we decided to help. Where's my I think I almost have it covered. I'm gonna let it kind of dry a little bit. Anyway, so we're looking. I find it. What had happened is somebody had found the tag, and instead of throwing it away, because we have a special way we throw tags away, because it'll say that we still have it, even though technically we don't. They like taped it to like the underwear bin and left it there, and we're not allowed to do that shit. So we're both. There's a cat eating out there. Just heard them scamper up, and I'm like, who the fuck did that? Because that makes my job hard. Because I do like the pricing aspect, and so I need the counts to be right and stuff. And so that's obviously frustrating for me, and like basically everyone that's involved looking for this. It's frustrating as fuck, because like it's not our fault that whoever did that is like fucking up. And so I like walk away, and then I come back, and like I'm like, yeah, yeah, I don't know who did it. And I was like joking, like I did it, but, like obviously I did it. And she goes, it was, you know, and I was like, oh, are you joking? She goes, nope, I asked her, she did it. Is our fucking store director. Girl, you know better than that. You cannot tell me you did not know you could do that. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, because like, it's one thing to have tags out there, which we're not supposed to do because Target's like really picky with that stuff. I'm not gonna fuck up this time. But so, most clothing tags, if you've ever looked at them, have, oh my god, I have, it's not that serious. It is not that serious, Max. It's okay. Anyway, if you've ever looked back on the back of a tag that has like this metal thing, like metal looking thing, that's a security tag. They're called RFID tags, if you don't know what those are called. And RFID tags is what we base our counts off of, like products of. So if there's an RFID tag, the system counts it as being there. Therefore, we have such and such number of that product. Does that make sense? So for her to find these tags and to just leave them on the floor like that is so fucking stupid and irresponsible, because she knows damn well that that is not how that works. Like, she knows. So I'm just like, I'm standing there, like after my teammate tells me that, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, how are you a store director and you do shit like that? So I was just like, what the fuck ever. And so like we're joking and teasing about that, and then I was like, well, anyway, we came over here not to help you, even though we did help you. We wanted you to dab because she'll dab for us if we ask her to. She dabbed me my entire day. I love her, but because she thinks like we make fun of her when she does it, and it's like that's not the case. Like I genuinely get so much joy from seeing that woman dab on me. Like it's insane. I need to put more eyeliner on the side. But yeah, I was just like, and my store director has been like avoiding me at like all costs recently, which is kind of funny. I'm trying to get this to match my other eye. Oh. I'm putting the eyeliner down and it's going to what the fuck? It's part of my lashes. It's just, that's what that is. That is so fucking tragic. Anyway, so that like made my day. Like she thinks we make fun of him and fun of her for it. Like, no, that's not the case. Like I literally would quit my job so fast if she didn't work there. Like she is so fun to work with. I'm gonna use this Ardell mascara for my bottom lashes. And this one has like a top and bottom one. I'm gonna use the top one for the bottom lashes because I don't really care. Anyway, so that was like, it was like a fun, I'm gonna use a mirror. I'm gonna fuck this up more. It was like an overall pretty fun day. Like my day went by so fast because like I was actually enjoying myself. And you know, it's always, oh my god. It's always nice to have like a day that goes fast and like, cause you enjoy it. So that was just, it was a really nice day. I'm trying to think of anything else fun or interesting that has happened. Oh, does anything look different? Be for real. And don't say my zits because I know. I went up half a size in my gauges. Now, was I expecting to go up a size? Absolutely not. Let me tell you what happened. So, I want to say it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. It was it was Tuesday. So Tuesday I go to work, and my ear was feeling weird. Now I have an inner ear infection right now, so I'm thinking it's that, but I went to like play with my gauge, and my gauge wasn't there. I was like, fuck. So either my gauge fell out here at work, or it fell out at home. And I'm like praying to God it's at home. I kind of retraced my steps at work to see if I can find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm like, shit. Really hope it didn't fall out here, because I'm never finding that bitch ever. If it did, I'm gonna put on this Sweetheart blush by ColourPop. Sorry, a motorcycle went by and they had music playing. So I'm like, fuck, like I'm gonna go home, I'll probably find it. Go home, I searched for like 3 hours. I can't find that shit anywhere. Like it's gone. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? You've been putting off getting new gauges for years. The last time I went up in gauge size, seriously, my senior year in high school. Maybe even junior year of high school, to be real. So I'm like, I go on Amazon, and these are the exact type of ones I had, except the silicone is like way thicker. And I just search silicone gauges, and I find these. I swear to God, I was a 0 gauge. I swear, I would have sworn on my fucking life, swore my mom's life, arguably, that like I was a 0 gauge. These bitches come in. I'm not thinking, you know, because I was using the 1 gauge I did have to keep switching through the ears so they won't close or get smaller. And these come in, I'm like, wow, they look a little big. But I'm thinking, you know, they can't be that big, you know. It's just like a different type of plastic or something. You know, they're not that big. Pop this one in first. This is the ear that doesn't really have trouble stretching. If I do stretch, on the floor in so much pain. And it went in, but like once it, because like if you've never seen someone put a tunnel in, they like squish it, pop it in, and it will go out like how it is. And so when it went like that, I realized that I was not at the 0 gauge. I must have been at a 1 gauge, because I know I wasn't a 2 anymore. And I'm realizing I have to put the other one in. This ear does not like stretching as much as this one does. And by the way, when I put this one in, nothing. I didn't put oil on it or anything, because I'm thinking it's the same size. I don't need to do that. And let me tell you what. I didn't put the clear ones in right away. I put the black ones in because I always wear clear. I was like, let me see what I look like with black gauges. I didn't like it. So I had to take that bitch out. Dry. And the best way I can describe it is somebody's like raw dogging you, but like raw dogging you nothing. Like, you're not horny and you have no lube, and you're in a swimming pool or like a shower. Not that I know what it's like a swimming pool, but like I've been told it's like that. And I literally was shitting, pissing, crying. And so I get it back in this year, and I'm like, it took me like an hour and a half to get this fucking one in. And it was so funny. I dropped this one originally, so I like went to like pick it up. Tell me why I found the other fucking old gauge right there in front of me. I was so fucking pissed. And I told like Kiara about it. He was like, I knew you'd find it as soon as you got the new ones in. Like, I knew you would. Which is like, that's just my fucking luck. But I was like, bitch. I was so mad. But so yeah, I went up half size. The cat's out there fighting. I'm gonna use this Making Memories highlighter by ColourPop. But yeah, my ears still are very sore. Like the night that, like after I put them in and I went to lay down, this was last night. I wonder if you can hear the trees blowing. It's like really windy now. It feels really nice. I went to like lay down and go to sleep. I could not fucking sleep. Like I just couldn't. I'm a side sleeper, you guys. waking up, or like it just hurt so bad. And I was putting, we have this like antibacterial spray to put on like wounds and stuff, and it has like, I think it's lidocaine, I'm not sure. This is the highlighter. I was cleaning my brush off. I think it's lidocaine, I'm not 1000% sure, but it's like supposed to help with like pain like that. And I just have been dousing my fucking earlobes because like I don't dare take these bitches out. I don't fucking dare, because I know damn well my ears are gonna be way too swollen and in pain for me to get them back in, because I'm not gonna force it. Like I'm too big of a bitch to do that. So, and what I also loved about my old gauges is the silicone was so thin that I clean them every day, do not get me wrong. But if you don't clean your ears every day, they're like dead skin will build up and it will smell so musty. Like if you ever smelled like a belly button before, it's that times 3. I swear to God, it's disgusting. But I'm not gonna clean these for like probably a month because I'm so scared if I take them out, I'm not gonna get it back in. So it's about to be musty as fuck. I know, like they're gonna stink so bad when I take them out, because normally like they don't smell. Like you can't smell unless you're like peeling them back and smelling them. At least I've never had it smell worse than that. Look how fucking awful this is. Don't look at it. You're transphobic if you do. Just being so real. Do some highlight under my eyebrows. But yeah, that was so crazy, ridiculously stupid. But I think I'm gonna buy some more gauges, since I'm actually at a size that most sellers will sell with gauges now. That I've been like wanting to get my hands on some heart tunnels, so I might get those now. I wonder if they make Kirby gauges. I bet they do. There's no way. That's like an untapped market if they don't. But yeah, so okay, sorry, I like dropped like multiple things. But yeah, that happened, and I just like I'm still recovering. Like they're sore, but they're not as sore. Like this is the ear that hurts the worst, and it's not too bad. This one doesn't hurt like hardly at all anymore. But that shit was ridiculous. Like I was like so shocked that I wasn't a 0 gauge, like because I really thought I was. And it was so funny because I was telling my teammate about it, and she was like, "You have your ears gauged?" And I was like, "But I know, because they're clear that, you know, it's not like when you look at me, you're not immediately seeing it unless you're like, I guess, really look at it." I brought my eyebrow pen out here, and I have no idea where it went. I don't really have to do my eyebrows, but like, where the hell did it go? It's so right in front of my face. Like I can feel it in my soul. I'm like not seeing it at all. It's probably like under my couch. I probably rolled my drop stuff. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do my eyebrows then. I'll just comb them out. But yeah, that was. But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy some when I get some more money. But like that shit was ridiculous. I'm still kind of like. Blue. I'm feeling like we could do a nude or maybe a gloss. I'm gonna put this mint balm. I heard they got new applicators, so I kind of want to see. I haven't seen what they look like yet, but apparently the formula changed, and their formula is really good. So I'm not sure if I'd want to buy it. Not that I would. Like, it's like $18 for this bitch. Like, fuck no. I like get these in like, unless if they're like at TJ Maxx or something. So I feel like this is the only nude I have. Would this go with that? Somebody just put it. Okay, I'm between these two. Like this nude or like this like don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards this, but I just feel like that looks stupid. Let's just try it and see. I feel like it's very close to my lip color. It's just like a little orangey. I don't know if I like that. I think that kind of looks stupid. On. You know that this, like, doing this, it makes me think about like how as a little kid I'd watch like these vintage movies like with my grandpa and stuff, and there'd be like these scenes of like women putting on lipstick like this, you know, like doing that, and then they would like fix it like that with their fingers, which is like a lot of people what they do to fix their lipstick. And I feel like that was the moment when I realized like how attracted I was to women. Like something about women putting on lipstick was so like attractive to me for some reason. I never understood it. Like I just think it was so like as a kid I was like, and I thought when I was a kid like maybe I just wanted to play with makeup or something, but now I just like watching women put on lipstick. Which is so silly. It's like little things that always, it's like so bizarre. Let me clean this lipstick up. I didn't like overline. I have like the double lip line. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm talking about. And like when I cover it, I feel like I look stupid. But if I don't cover it, I feel like I look stupid. I don't know, I feel like the darker lipstick kind of looks better, but I also feel like it looks stupid. I'm not a bold lip person most of the time. I kind of want to put this lip oil on it, but I don't want to ruin the applicator. So I'm going to use this plumping gloss from the Dollar Tree that I don't really care about. My Dollar Tree's been like killing it recently. I don't know about you guys. I love gloss. Like something about it just adds so much. It's also like literally taking the lipstick off, but it's like making it like a cute, like pinker color. I like that. This does burn like it's plumping, but I don't feel like I see a difference when it is done. Okay, I think that's the look. I'm gonna put some setting spray on just for like the sounds, but I'll probably take this one right off. And then I'm gonna wash my brushes and do my maintenance request while I watch like some YouTube. I've been watching a lot of this one ASMR artist. I feel like he's a little new. He's Norwegian. He is so relaxing, so relaxing. I will put him in like the description. I forget how to say his like channel name. I think it's like Fetal ASMR, Weetal ASMR. I think he like says it like slightly different just because of his like Norwegian accent. But the way he talks, like the flow of like how he speaks is so relaxing. Like it is so relaxing. And the way like like the language that he uses, like not like that he speaks a different language, but like the type of, you know, like the language he uses, like the way he says things is just so like it makes me so tired, but like I don't want to fall asleep because he's so entertaining. Yeah, I really recommend. I think he's about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I really recommend checking him out. I'm not normally the biggest fan of like other male ASMR artists for some reason. I think mainly because I'm not saying this to be rude. If I'm trying to relax, men normally don't relax. So, but there are a few artists on here that are just so fucking good at what they do. Like, their presence is genuinely just so great. Like, so they are made to do ASMR. You know what I'm saying? And he is very much one of those people. Really recommend it. So I'll put him in the description. Please check his stuff out. He's so good. He does a lot of like personal attention videos, just like speaking with you, and he talks about his interests, like in history, and he does these like really interesting role plays that are just, they're really good. I really like them. So I will link him if you guys are interested. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any video suggestions, let me know. I've seen the nail art video. Trust, I'm working on it. I do not have nail stuff yet, you guys. Like, I have like bare minimum stuff, and it's like not that good. Like, this is the best I can. Oh shit, it's coming off. The best I can do is coming off. I've had this on my nail for like over a week. I did like this little sparkle, and it's like a pearl in the middle. It's super cute, but it's like about to fall off. I did all my other nails, but I didn't like how they turned out. But the thumb was so cute, I kept it. See if it'll come off. The part of the sparkle did. Oh no, I just cut it off. I'm gonna probably redo my nails tomorrow or something. I don't know, and I also just don't know how to set that up. Like, I don't have like a phone holder. Like, you're propped up, so